AITA for enrolling in a college roughly 2,000 miles away? Recently, my parents have been agitated and frustrated with me, 19F, due to my current lull in progressing my life. I took a gap year to raise money for myself as they are not providing any financial aid further for my education. And I understand. I am not entitled to a college fund. With this in mind, we started an agreement in September 2023 that to remain in residence at their home, I would start up at a community college in September 2024, but I misunderstood the deadline to register for classes, and could not find a spot available in any class I needed to take even after the drop date. My mother's heated response was, "This is why you are not an adult." Which I believe is about the learning disabilities that I was diagnosed with in elementary school. From the last week of September 2023 to just 2 weeks ago, I was employed at a fast food restaurant and rose to management in December 2023. But recently quit after the owner of the establishment made very inappropriate advances for a married and pushing 70 employer. Connect the dots. My father does not believe that this happened, and since this, has pushed the narrative in the house that I am a lazy, spoiled bitch. Due to now being unemployed but actively seeking a job, but not in school. Unfortunately, my father struggles with very intense periods of PTSD-induced rage as a result of his service in Iraq as a captain in the U.S. Army, and I am now the sole target of it. I try to be understanding of my father, even when he screams at me until his face is red, as I know he only went to Iraq to pay for my hospitalization as an infant, and the expensive medication I used to take at that time. I will admit my mother is also in a difficult position between my father and I butting heads. I will also respect her duty to her marriage, but she has taken my father's side and claims that due to having a traveling job now, she cannot be sure if I tell the truth in sharing my perspective of the arguments I have with my father. I presented a conversation to my parents about moving out with my boyfriend not too long ago. My siblings must have overheard this conversation and are convinced history is repeating itself, as my older sister ran away on her 18th birthday with her SO in the middle of the night and dropped out of high school as a result of her being off of medication for mental illness. She is now safe but not at home. My mother claims that I am a destructive force in her house due to the decline in relationships, and has openly stated she no longer wants me there, but will not have me move out with him. After some discussion, the only route she approves is for me to attend a university associated with our religion. I broke up with my very loving boyfriend earlier today with a broken heart, to try and open up his life to possibilities of love and happiness from another woman who isn't so complicated. I am tired of the arguing, but I feel like I am giving up. AITA for enrolling in a uni rug 2,000 miles away?